Have you been invited to a wedding recently? In this video, I'm going to give you my top 6 tips for wedding guest etiquette. Hey everyone, this is Drew Borski and this is Captain Housekeeper, helping to empower all the superheroes across the land who are in charge of their own homes. On this channel, I have how-tos, great healthy recipes, and lots of tips on how you can be the captain of your household. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you've been invited to a wedding recently, let me give you my top 6 tips for wedding guest etiquette. Number 6. Since you're going to be buying the couple a gift, buy something from their gift registry. They've registered there because these are things you know that they will want. But here's a tip. Do it sooner than later because you'll have a bigger selection and you can give them a much more personalized gift. Number 5. When you're at the reception, have a good time. We're more stressed about that than you realize. They really want their guests to have a good time, and they've spent a lot of time and energy arranging this reception in the hopes that everyone will enjoy it. So please, have a good time, but don't get too drunk. You don't want to be the person that stands out too much at the reception, if you know what I mean. Number 4. Be on time so you're not interrupting the celebration, and please turn off your cell phone. Number 3. Wear the correct clothes. You want to wear the correct clothes for the venue or for the time of day, and if you're in doubt, get clarification from somebody in the wedding party. It's better to know and show up in appropriate clothes. And if it's a casual wedding, wear really nice casual clothes. Don't show up in sweatpants, even if it's casual. Number 2, don't feel like you can just bring a date. Only if the invitation says +1 or and guest, then you can bring somebody else. And don't contact the wedding party in advance and say, please, can I bring somebody? They're making these arrangements that are very expensive, and they're counting every single plate and every single seat. The venue choices, everything counts on that number. So asking if you can bring somebody else could throw all of that into chaos, so just don't do it. Number 1, and my number 1 tip for being a good wedding guest is to RSVP. And RSVP, in case you don't know, that means please respond. And you need to respond if you're going or if you're not going. The wedding party, like I was saying, is going to count every single person who's going to be there. So it's very important they know how many. And if your plans change and it's before the deadline on the RSVP, and let's say your plans change and you can go or you can't go, contact the wedding party as soon as possible. Don't just show up. Well, I hope you're enjoying this etiquette series. To get even more etiquette tips, click on that YouTube card up there, or there's a link in the description to my etiquette playlist. Hey, I have a question. What other tips do you have for wedding guest etiquette? Leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you have any suggestions for future etiquette videos, go ahead and leave those too. And how you can be the captain of your house. So if you're new to my apart.